Hello, and thank you for taking the time to watch this introductory video. Today, I am just going to go over some basic information that I would cover if you came to open house physically. This is for English 3 AP IB. Today, I'm just going to go over some highlights of the syllabus and go over our plagiarism policy, talk about expectations. So just some real general information. And then I have provided, along with this video, I will provide it in the email I sent you a link to the syllabus and other pertinent information. So the course objectives for English 3 honors is to analyze and evaluate textual information from a variety of literary works. We'll demonstrate understanding of various literary texts. We'll evaluate elements of different types of literature. We will study literary works in translation. We will examine literature through scholarly lenses, and we will develop our speaking, listening, writing, and research skills over the course of the year. To be successful, students need to be academically motivated and also a desire to work at an accelerated level, accelerated reading comprehension, high levels of critical thinking. Discussion is a huge part of what we do in the course, so being able to contribute fully about not just being able to talk, but being able to listen and evaluate and synthesize all the different ideas that are being presented to them. They need to understand the amount of reading, writing, and discussion that will be required of them and have an advanced ability to think critically. The grading for the course is broken into two categories. We have formative or learning grades will make 10% of their grade, and summative or performance grades will make 90% of their final grade. And there is no semester exam. One of the things that I have in place is that for all major assessments, they are allowed to revise. They are allowed to revise as long as all the major components of the assessment have been attempted. So this is basically, they didn't just write a 4-page paper in a matter of a day without any research if it's required. They have to actually have, gone and done the actual process of the assignment. They will have 2 weeks from when assignments are returned to conference with me, and then we will arrive at an agreed upon due date for their revision. And students must have completed all the learning and practice in order to revise the assignment. And of course, it must have been completed on time. The work policy for the course is that students must make an attempt on all major assessments in order to pass the semester. They can't just bow out of writing a paper or doing a presentation because they don't want to. Missing assessments will be entered in as a 0 until it's turned in. If a student does not turn in a major assessment, the student must arrange a meeting within 2 weeks of the original due date to establish a new deadline for the missing assessment and discuss current progress. Also, during this time, I will be in contact with parents or guardians to let you know that your student is missing a major assessment so that we can be on the same page and work to get the best result. But if a student does not turn in a missing assessment by the new deadline established in our meeting, the score will remain a 0. And just to reiterate, parents will be kept in the loop through this entire process to make sure that your student is successful. Students are going to need 5 books across the semester. They will need, in semester 1, The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien and Sula by Toni Morrison. And then in semester 2, they will need Arcadia by Tom Stoppard and Cassandra by Krista Wolf, and then a choice novel, which we will discuss at the end of semester 2. As always, we have an academic misconduct policy in place. Students have been informed about plagiarism. In fact, they hopefully have gone over the school honor code with you, as is one of their assignments for them to show you and get a digital signature. Students will have to resubmit any assignment that they've been found plagiarizing or cheating on in order to make sure that learning is actually taking place. Some student advice that comes from former students is that it is important for them not to fall behind and get their homework done using their work days. They need to stay caught up and pay attention in general. And most importantly, former students advise that if it doesn't hurt when you're thinking, you're not doing it right. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this quick little video. Feel free to email me if you have any questions. And as I said, I will have attached this video, this PowerPoint that I just went through, as well as the class syllabus. Have a wonderful evening.